Hello, this is our video lesson on another reading comprehension strategy that we want to think about. And that reading comprehension not strategy, but reading comprehension thing is figuring out what the difference is between fact and opinion. There are very, very often questions about this on the GED or the HiSET. You'll get a list of statements from a passage, like sentences taken out of a passage, and the question will say, which one of these is an opinion rather than a fact? Or which one of these is a fact rather than an opinion? All right, so let's start with a definition for fact and a definition for opinion. You might want to write these down. All right, a fact is something that can be proven. May not have been proven already, but it could be proven. Or we can look it up. We can find a reference book that tells us that it is the case. Maybe we can't prove it ourselves, but somebody can prove it. Like some scientific fact, we may not be scientists. We don't know how to prove it ourselves, but a scientist can. All right? So a fact can be proven. An opinion we could disagree about. An opinion is something that we might have different ideas about. We could disagree about an opinion. You might have one opinion, I might have another opinion about a subject. And we can't prove, either of us, that we are right. All right, so the best illustration will be some examples here. Okay? All right, so let's take a look at some examples here. We've got lots of statements on the handout. I hope you are able to get the handout. And let's see, let's start with the first one. It says, Harry S. Truman was a president of the United States. Fact or opinion? All right, well, Harry Truman lived and died probably way before any of you was born. I was a baby. No, I wasn't. I don't even think I was born yet when Harry Truman was the president. I was born during the president after that. So Harry Truman was the president. I wasn't there to see. I can't prove it. But we can prove it. We can look back at newspapers of the period. We could look at other primary sources of the period and demonstrate, look at records of the period, national records of the period, and it can be proven that he was the president of the United States. So that would be a fact. We weren't there to see it, but it can be proven by records that exist, that existed at the time even, right? Okay, but compare that to the second one. Truman was one of the best presidents the United States has had. Well, we could disagree about this. I might think he's the best president we ever had. You might think somebody else was the best president we ever had. We can't prove that he was the best president. We might give examples. Well, here's why I think it, blah, blah, blah. Here's why you think it. But if we can disagree about it, it's not a fact. It's an opinion. Okay? All right. Look at the next one. Movies are generally more interesting than books. Fact or opinion? Well, I might think movies are more interesting than books. You might think books are more interesting than movies. We can't prove that movies are more interesting than books. It's a matter that we could disagree upon. Therefore, it's an opinion, not a fact. So we have kind of opinion words in there. More interesting, less interesting. The one above was the best president, right? So those are judgment words. Those are words that are about judgments that we make. That's also very important, seeing that they're opinions, not facts. The next one. The unemployment rate in the U.S. today is higher than it was in 1935. Okay? Well, we could go look this up. We could look up what the unemployment rate is today, what the unemployment rate was in 1935, and we could see whether that's a true statement or not. Nevertheless, it's a fact, right? It can be proven one way or the other. We can go look it up and find out if it's true. We can prove it's true or we can prove it's false. It's a fact. And the next one, non-poisonous snakes make delightful pets. Well, maybe I like snakes, maybe you don't, right? So who's to say they're delightful pets? That's an opinion. Whether I think they're delightful, you may think they're not delightful, or vice versa. We could disagree about that. So it's an opinion, not a fact. Okay, you get the idea, right? Now, there are some times when it's a little hard to see for sure whether something's an opinion or a fact. I don't remember whether I put it on here or not. Let's see if I did. No, but think about, okay, well, think about this. What if there were a statement, allowing children to drink alcohol is a bad idea? Okay? All right. Most of us might agree that allowing children to drink alcohol is a bad idea. But there are many cultures in which children drink alcohol, wine, right? So we may, it does seem on the surface like it might be a fact, but it's not. It's an opinion. But what if I said, allowing children to drink alcohol allowing children under the age of 21 to drink alcohol is against the law? Now, that could be proven. We could look in law books and see whether there's a law saying under 21 you're not allowed to drink alcohol. So we could prove that that's the case because we could look it up in the books that state our laws. So you see the difference? One is saying it's against the law. The other is saying it's okay or it's not okay. Whether something's okay or not okay is a matter of opinion. We might disagree about it. Another example, I may have put this on here somewhere, would be something like, prison is the worst place to be. Well, most of us might think that's probably true, that prison's a pretty awful place. But maybe not. There may be people who think it's better to be there than to be out. I don't personally know anybody who would say that, but the fact that it says it's the worst place to be, that makes it an opinion, not a fact. No matter how many of us might tend to agree with it, it's not a fact unless it can be proven. We can look it up. An expert can prove it in some way. Scientific experiments can prove it. It's something that can be looked up or proven. All right, so that would make it a fact. All right, and very quickly, just take a look at the bottom of the second page. There's a paragraph there that you can read, and then answers. That gives you an idea about what a question about fact or opinion would look like on the GED or the HiSET. Okay? All right. So you can take a look at the rest of these, see what you think, fact or opinion. If you have any questions about it, be sure to contact me through chat on Canvas and we can talk about it. All right. Thanks.